Welcome to the Dave Show. My name is Dave, and today I'm here to talk about this 4D laser level product. It's inside this package. Now, the company did send me this product for review, but everything I say in this video is my own opinion, and they have no say in what I say. But they want me to show you what it is, what comes with it, and kind of how it works. So let's take a closer look and see what we're going to get in the package. Okay, first of all, you're going to get a nice little package for it. It does have a strap on it. Now, you can loosen this up. It's kind of a hand strap now, but you can loosen this up to be a shoulder strap. And inside this is lots of foam and protection, as you can see here. And we're going to get a lot of stuff in this package. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it all out for you, and we're going to talk about each and every one of these. Okay, here's everything you're going to get in the package. This is called Angel Kiss. That's the name of the brand, and maybe because it's got the lasers on it. It's actually very pretty. You do get a user manual to 360 degrees self-leveling cross-line laser level. And again, there's a lot to this. The manual itself, I do have to tell you something on here. It does give you a breakdown of what comes in the package. That's good. This manual does not talk about a lot of these parts or how to use them. So I'm going to go over some of these with you from what I have figured out. So this is the unit itself. I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. You are getting 2 batteries, which is really cool to have both of these batteries, so you can always have something charged up and ready to go. And then you also get a charger. You only get one charger, so you have to charge them up one at a time. So if you have a long day of using this, you're going to want to make sure that you have both of these charged and ready to go, and they just plug right in like that, and then charge up. Very simple. There's a little light on it here that's red when you're charging and green when it's ready to go, when it's charged on there. And then again, there's a remote control. H and V is horizontal, video, and then out. Those are the different versions that you're going to do. But then you're going to get a lot of this other little stuff here. Now, this one here is a little platform that this can sit up on, and you can raise it up. It's kind of cool. It's got like a little scissor raise up kind of platform. So if you don't want it sitting right on the ground and you want to get a little bit lift off the ground, you can put that there, and then you can just set this up there on top. And this will help for when you're doing like tile work and stuff, when you need a little bit of extra clearance and you want the lines to show up on the ground a little better, a little easier. That is what that is for. And then we're going to get all these little bits and pieces. Now, this kind of cool little spaceship looking thing is it's a micro adjustment platform for this. Now the unit itself here does have a screw hole for a tripod type thread, and that's a pretty standard type of thread that it has there. So you can mount that on here, and this has a bunch of just different adjustments. Now there's a level here, a little bubble level, and you got some micro adjustments. So again, if this is on the ground, you can adjust it so it's totally level. Now the lasers are self-leveling anyways. I'm not sure exactly where or how you would use this. Again, it doesn't say in the manual, but it looks cool, and I'm sure it's going to be cool to use it for something. And I almost forgot this other piece. This is important because it kind of goes with this. This is just a metal plate that you can screw to a wall, and then this has magnets on it. And this will go, it's very strong. This will go on there like that. Now you can mount your laser on here, and either upside down or right side up, and you can mount this up on a wall. So if you want to get your laser up higher on a wall to do things like tiling or different types of things on the wall, you can use this type of contraption. And there's some adjustments. This little screw here makes it go back and forth. This little screw here kind of tips it up and down, and then this one turns it, and if you can see that there, this spins it around to dial it in exactly where you want. So kind of a cool little attachment here. Again, it doesn't say anything in the manual about it, but I figured that is what this is for. And then this particular unit is an adapter because there's different thread types of things, different types of tripods and stuff you can mount these on. So if you have the larger diameter thread, you can mount that on there, and then this is the smaller tripod one that will mount onto the unit itself. And then there's this little adapter here, which took me quite a while to, I think I figured out what it was for, is if you want to have this mounted a different way, this particular thing looks like it goes up here, and you just screw it to clamp it down, because it looks like it's going to hold that direction. And then say you wanted to mount this here, so now you can have it, as you can see here, that way or this way, upside down, and you can mount it this way. So you can mount it on the bottom of this, but still have it right side up versus having to tip it upside down. So that is what I'm assuming this little unit here is for. That's just a guess more than anything, but I think that's what that is for. Now let's take a look at the laser itself in more detail. And of course, the most important part to getting this thing to work is to put the battery on it. And you can see here, this has a little slot with some little pins on it, and this just goes in and clicks in. You want to make sure you push it in all the way, or else it won't connect, and then you're good to go there. Now this unit has laser lights going on the top, going horizontal. This one's vertical. This one is vertical, a different direction. And then there's also one on the bottom here. So I'm going to turn this on, and you're going to see a bunch of different lights happening here. Now there's a switch here. It's an on-off switch. You want to switch it on. And now you heard that little beeping. If you heard it, what happens is if you tip this too much at an angle, it's going to give you that warning. So you do have to get this pretty close to level before the self-leveling lasers will work. And I don't know if you can see in there also, is it also, they kind of bubble around, they move. I don't know if you can see that in there. But now, so you've got all these different lasers going on, but now they're not all on at the same time right now. So what this is horizontal. So this is going to click on, and now there's another light there. So that's just the top one. Click it again. There's the top and a bottom, so you can see that, hopefully. Click it again, they're off. So we can go click once, twice, 3 times to have them both on. And the vertical one's the same kind of thing. So you click 1, and that's this one here. Click 2, that's the other one. Click 3, they're both on. So now we've got lights everywhere going on here. There's 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, and then the sides as well. Lots of lasers, lots of lights, a lot of guidelines. Now this button here in the middle is your power button. You can change it from low to high. So if you need a brighter laser, if you're in a lighter area, you can turn that up as well. And then the remote control does all the same kind of thing. You just hit it, and it's going to go cycle through all the bits and pieces. And that's the out is the dimming on it. So, and you can see there's lots of lights going on, lots of lasers. Again, you want to be careful not to look in them and not into the camera. So hopefully I'm not getting this too much into the camera. I don't want to ruin my cameras. But anyways, that is the laser lights and how they work and what they look like. So that was a quick little look at kind of how it works and some of the pieces and parts for it. Now, what is this used for? Well, can be used for all kinds of stuff. If you are laying floor tiles, it's nice to have straight lines, or wall tiles. Anytime you need a level, straight line, whether it's on the ground, on the wall, on 2 walls, on 4 walls, wherever it is you need to make sure that things are level and squared, that's what this here is for. Also, a really good thing is for hanging pictures. If you ever wanted to hang 2 pictures side by side and you wanted them level, that's kind of hard to do sometimes at the right height and right, pitch and turn and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to do that. Again, you can mount this up on a tripod, so you can mount it up and get these lines up higher if you need to, or lower. It's great to do that. I'm going to show you an example of that. So let me get my tripod. Okay, I had this mounted on a tripod to give you an idea. Now, I don't know if you can see behind it or not, but there is a good cross line right here. So you can see how it is level on here. Your walls may not be straight and everything else might not be straight, but these lines will be level and straight. So if you're mounting a picture or something up, it definitely is nice to have this kind of situation in line. Now, the other thing too is you can, if you're doing stairs, you're doing something slanted, but you want a straight, even line. If you tip this, it's not going to work, right? So we're going to level that out. Now, if you, on the little plus button, on the power button, if you press and hold it for a couple seconds and it beeps like that, we could now tip it, and it's not going to beep at you, but it's still going to have the lines on here. There you go. I just did a double line one, so you can have a double line as well by turning them, hitting them both on. So now you can have it tipped without it beeping on here if you need a line like that. I don't know how well you can see it here in the studio with all the lights on. I can dim it down a little bit so you can see a little better. All the lasers going at that side there. So now if we're going to tip it back up, let's get it level. I'm going to hit the button again. And now, if I tip it, it's going to beep. Let's get it level. And it will level itself out. And so now you have super nice level lines, laser lines, for your tile work or hanging pictures, construction, any of that kind of stuff. Super cool. So there you have it. That's my detailed look at this laser level system. If you are looking to make sure you have level walls, floors, tile, pictures, any of that kind of stuff, this one may be the right one for you.